When it comes to sports in Lorain, your station to watch is TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television.
I'd like to welcome you to Senior Night. First, we're going to honor or introduce the seniors from the Shaw Cardinals. Number 23, Sincere Bolden. Number 21, Marnie Brown. Number 8, Brianna Connell. Now to introduce the seniors from Lorain High. Madison Blakely. She's being escorted by her mother, Tina Morgan, and Xavier Cornish. Her favorite soccer memory are the team car washes. Plans after high school to go to law school and get a stable job. Next, Madison Barnett, being escorted by her mother, Rachel Barnett. Favorite soccer memory, when Coach Aaron surprised her with the captain's band. Plans after high school, will attend Bowling Green State University and plans to study forensic science. Madison would like to thank her teammates for a memorable season. Adi Fusala, being escorted by her mother Elizabeth, her sister Ola, and her cousin Monica. Favorite soccer memory is just playing soccer. Plans to go to college and study political science. Kamar Halil, being escorted by her mother, Naju El Fahil. Her favorite soccer memory, playing at the soccer academy after school her freshman year. After high school, she plans on attending Cleveland State University on a full-ride scholarship to receive her bachelor's in nursing. Tatum Hall, being escorted by her father, David Hall. Favorite soccer memory, watching the players get better. She plans to attend Capital University to become a plastic surgeon. Nia Smith. She's being escorted by her grandmother, Anna, her mom, Nicole, sister, Nasia, dad, Omar, cousins, Daryl and Deontay, brother, Amar. My first goal in getting to know my teammates better. Going to college to be an ultrasound technician. Imani, being escorted by her sister Aaliyah, teachers Mrs. Maddie, Coach Logan, Coach Mark Feldman, Coach Onyx Lopez. Her favorite soccer memory, getting to know my teammates, building a relationship with them, and my first goal against Brookside. Plans after high school, to join the Air Force. After basic training, go to the reserves, and then go to college. We'd like to wish all these seniors good luck in their future endeavors.
Every year, the Salvation Army serves nearly 30 million people in need. That's one person every second. So by the time you've finished watching this, 30 more lives will have been changed for good. All thanks to your donations.
Thank you. And welcome to Lorain Girls Varsity Soccer Senior Night. Ron Polinsky here with you. As I hope you enjoyed that ceremony. They honored all the Lorain seniors here at Lorain Senior Night for the women, and we've got varsity soccer heading your way on WLCS TV 20. Again, Ron Polinsky here with you. And the Shaw Cardinals are the opponent today. They have the white uniforms, white jerseys, white shorts, red numerals. It's the Lorain Titans with blue jerseys and blue shorts, and they have the white numerals. As we're just about set to get underway, 2 halves of soccer. They play 40 minutes of soccer in each half. And we're underway, and then Shaw will control the first kick. And they have possession deep in their own territory. The Lorain girls battling for it. Sue LePache gets it. Sue LePache immediately on goal. She kicks it, and the goalie for Shaw with a nice job right there off the right foot from Sue LePache. Starters for the Lorain Titans. We'll get them for you here. It is going to be Emily Rivera, Sue LePache. Also starting Danielle Boyer, Adi Fusala, Naya Smith, Kamar Halil, Madison Barnett, Amani Thomas, Grace Arndt, Madison Blakely, and Ashley Heisel. Those are the starters for the Lorain Titans, who again are in blue, and the Shaw Cardinals in white. They battle for it, and Lorain comes up with it. With the ball is Grace Arndt. Coach's daughter has it, losing control of it, and now the Shaw Cardinals come away with it. We'll try to get you these Shaw numbers when we can. We've had several number changes, and so we'll work with that as quickly as we can, but to kind of bear with us here. On Lorain Senior Night, it's girls varsity soccer on WLCS TV 20. Hope you're enjoying the pictures here from George Daniel Field as Club TV 20 is here, and as always, everybody doing a good job with us here on Senior Night. And it's Madison Barnett, and she'll kick it back to the Shaw Cardinals, and they'll put it in play. We're just underway, a couple of minutes into the first half, no score between the Shaw Cardinals in white and the Lorain Titans in blue. Girls varsity soccer on WLCS TV 20. Demijah Dixon with it for Shaw, taken away by the Lorain Titans. Grace Arndt over the left side with it. Arndt going forward, and she'll lose it. It's picked up by one of the defenders for Shaw. Again, they've had a lot of number changes, so we'll get them when we can. For the Titans, they put it on goal, just over the goal. It's no good by Kamir Halil. Good idea by Halil, but just couldn't get it to go. I believe that's Marnay Brown in goal for the Shaw Cardinals, as they get set to put it in play from just in front of their goal. Arndt's going to take it away. Arndt now with an opportunity. And the whistles will blow, though. Shaw will re-kick. Again, it's controlled by Arndt. She'll put it towards the goal, just to the left of the goal. That's no good. And once again, Shaw will have the free kick. So we're just underway, 3 minutes into this contest, no score between the Shaw Cardinals and your Lorain Titans. Rob Polinsky here with you. Girls varsity soccer at Senior Night on a beautiful early October night here at George Daniel Field. And it's taken away by Madison Blakely. Blakely puts it on goal, and that one is easily saved by the Cardinals goalie, who I believe, again, is Marnay Brown. She'll throw ahead. And a battle for it for the Titans. Trying to come away with that one for the Lorain Titans is Danielle Boyer. And Lorain will get control of this side out. Boyer throws it in. And the Titans put it ahead to the right side. They're trying to get it in the middle for Arndt, but it is kicked out of there by the Cardinals. Coming up with it for Lorain is Naya Smith. She plays it ahead, and we have a whistle. And Shaw will get the free kick. I believe one of the Titans was offsides. So in the early going here, the play has all been in front of the Shaw goal. Is back there in goal, Amani Thomas for Lorain. She hasn't had any shots on goal to this point. Titans play it ahead, and it's taken away by the Cardinals. Marnay Brown. For the Cardinals, coming out of there with India Truss, and gets it to the deepest penetration of the game so far for Shaw, but it'll be kicked out of bounds, and the Cardinals will get the free kick here. So the Cardinals look to get a shot on goal here. It would be their first of the game. And throwing it in, Lorain with the steal. And now finally a play back to Amani Thomas, the goalie for Lorain. With it, she looks to either kick it ahead or pass it ahead. And she'll send it forward. But the Shaw Cardinals come out of there with it. Again, now back towards Thomas. The kick gets past Thomas, and it's going to go just wide of the net. Shaw with their best scoring opportunity of the game right there, but it was just wide, so we remain scoreless. Early first half, 2 40-minute halves, and we are 7 minutes into it. Titans on senior night, trying to make the home crowd happy. We're scoreless here early on. Shaw coming out of there with it. Up the right side, the kick, but Thomas comes out of it, the goalie. That was Bonetta Hamilton with the kick for the Shaw Cardinals, but the shot on goal. Hamilton was denied by Amani Thomas of Lorain. Now they battle at midfield. Trying to pass ahead to Arndt, but she's unable to come out of there with it. It's Brianna Adams for the Shaw Cardinals passing ahead. Adams across the field. And the Titans come out of here with it. And with it is Kamir Halil. Halil up the right side. Halil gets knocked off the ball by the defender, Marnay Brown. Brown coming ahead. And she will kick it out of bounds, so Lorain will get the possession. Titans from midfield throw it in. And now Shaw will get possession as they look to throw it in. At midfield, the Shaw Cardinals with it. India Trust loses it, and coming out of there with it for Lorain is Grace Arendt. Pass ahead, and just unable to get to the ball first was Sue LePache, as she looked like was going to have a chance to score, but coming out of there defensively, Marnay Brown did a good job. LePache will throw it in. Titans scrambling for it back at midfield, unable to come up with it, and now the Cardinals with an opportunity. Shot on goal, but Thomas is there to easily come up with that one. She was way out of her goal, and she'll kick it ahead, headed by the Cardinals. Titans throw it in. Adi Fusala to Errant. Errant lost control, tried to pass it to one of her teammates, unable to do so. They battle for it at midfield, and I believe that one hit the hand of a Shaw Cardinal. And it did. That was Bonetta Hamilton. So that will give Lorain possession. They kick it ahead for Errant. She is going to get knocked off the ball by Marnay Brown as we are over 10 minutes into the first half, no score. Live from George Daniel Stadium in Lorain. Girls varsity soccer on WLCS TV 20. And just to the left of the net, that shot by Madison Blakely. So again, Shaw with possession. Titans looking for their first goal of the game, but again, Brown back there defensively comes up and kicks it away. And it looks like one of the Lorain Titans is hurt out there. And we are going to get a timeout on the field. So why don't we take a timeout as well, Joe? With 28:57 to go in the first half, there's no score. You're watching girls varsity soccer on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
The Warriors to Work program makes it possible for wounded warriors and their families to build new lives together.
When my dad left, I was like this big, but now I'm like this big. My dad got a master's degree in human resources.
Thanks to Warriors to Work that my dad has a terrific job.
The Wounded Warrior Project helps him by, giving him another start.
Now that my dad's home, I get a lot more hugs.
I'm really proud of him.
Find out more about Wounded Warrior Project at findwwp.org. Welcome home, the brave.
Can I go to the sleepover?
Lucy, I want you to promise me something. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, no thanks, not my thing.
Mom.
I promise you, your real friends won't care. Deal?
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A public service message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
And following the injury, Lorain set to kick it in. 28:57 to go in the first half. We are scoreless. Ashley Heisel was the young lady that was hurt for the Titans. It looks like something with her right arm or wrist. Hopefully she'll be all right. The Tracy Menges, the athletic trainer, checking her out, making sure okay. Shaw coming out of there with it. Shaw now with an opportunity with a shot here, and that's going to go left of the goal wide. That is no good. So we remain scoreless. That was Talia Foster, number 1, the junior, with that shot for Shaw. And looks like we're having substitutions for Lorain coming into the game. Will be Kylie Penna, also Shania Palmer, and Monica Maya. 3 substitutions for Coach Errant. So the Titans will put it in play, scoreless, and right-footing it down the field is Madison Barnett. Kicked out of bounds by the Cardinals, so it will be Lorain to inbound. Madison Blakely plays it ahead. But it was out of bounds, so now Shaw will get it. And for the Cardinals, Mahogany Jackson throws it in. Headed by the Cardinals. Jackson tries to go back to get it. And it's run down there by the Lorain Titans. Sue LePache ahead to Errant. Errant coming over the left side. And she'll play it ahead. And can't get past that last defender for Shaw, who's done really well all game. That's Marnay Brown, who basically stands back there about 10 yards in front of the goalie. And anything that comes back there, she's kind of responsible. And so far, she's done a good job. We have a whistle. And a stoppage. Looks like there's an equipment problem for one of the Cardinals. And being ordered off the field momentarily is India Truss, senior midfielder. She'll have to come out. She goes over to the bench. And coming in for her is Ebony McLean. As we await to restart, 26:31 to go in the first half, scoreless. Each team with a few chances. Haven't put too many on net. Some of the shots for each team have just been wide of the goal. And neither goaltenders had to make any spectacular saves at this point. There you take a look at the Shaw line of defense. As again, we still await the restart here. I think we're set to restart here. And it is controlled by the Titans. Emily Rivera on the right side gets it to Lepash. Sue Lepash with a shot, and it is kicked away by Marnay Brown for Shaw. So Lorain with a free kick from the corner. Side kick will come in from Grace Arndt, a junior. And we see her left foot it there to the center, but trying to get it there to Lepash, unable to come out of there with it. There was one Lorain Titan with about 4 Shaw defenders, and Shaw able to deny that opportunity. Now they'll come upfield with it. Still on the ball, coming up very quickly is Crystal Price. And it will go out of bounds. Shaw will get the kick. So the Cardinals will put it in play. And it'll be Talia Foster, a junior. She looks to throw it in, does so. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Lorain's side out here. So the Titans will regain possession. 25 minutes to go in the first half. Still no score on senior night, girls varsity soccer. Rob Polinsky here with you, Shaw and Lorain on Lorain senior night. Young ladies were honored before the match. Hope you enjoyed that. 6 Lorain seniors honored before the match. Arndt gets it ahead. Pass to Lepash, 2-on-1. And coming out of there, good defense, Marnay Brown. It was a 2-on-1 with Lepash and Arndt, but Brown stood back there, got the ball away. Now passes ahead for a teammate. And Shaw will play it up the left side with an opportunity here. Thomas coming out of goal. There's a collision, and the shot is wide. And I think for the Shaw Lady Cardinals, Talia Foster is shaken up. This Foster there kind of collided with Amani Thomas, and it was an awkward collision. She does get up, though. That's a good sign. Just don't know if she'll be able to continue. It looks like she will stay in. So the Titans put it in play. But the Cardinals are able to steal it. And they get it ahead to Foster, who stayed in after she was shaken up there. And for the Titans, coming out of there with it is going to be Monica Maya. Maya with a pass ahead for Arndt. Arndt gets it back in bounds, and the Cardinals kick it out of bounds. So Lorain will throw it in here. And they toss it towards the Shaw goal, but that back line of defense for Shaw has been pretty good. And Arndt kicks it out of bounds, so that'll be Shaw's possession. With 22 minutes and 45 seconds to go in a scoreless first half. We're at George Daniel Field in Lorain on Lorain Senior Night. Ron Polinsky and Club TV 20. Joe Bach doing the directing. Most of the kids doing the cameras that are part of Club TV 20. Terry Trout here as well. Bob Schlumbaker. So the Titans now will play it ahead. It will be Lorain's possession here now as they'll try to throw it in again. And this time it's Kylie Penna. Penna looking for a teammate. Lobs ahead for Lupash over the right side. She's had a couple of shots on goal. And she gets knocked off the ball there by Marnay Brown. The Titans again will throw it in. We're approaching halfway through the first half of action. Still no score between these two Lake Erie League opponents. The Lorain Titans in blue and the Shaw Cardinals in white. Senior Night 2019. And we're going to get a handball violation on the Titans. Or on the Cardinals. As with the shot was Madison Blakely. And Lorain will get the kick here in front of the goal. Their best chance here to get on the board. Titans brought with the free kick. There it is, and the left kick goes off the post, no good. And missing that opportunity for the Lorain Titans was Kylie Penna. So Penna with the opportunity missed it, the sophomore or the freshman. So it will be Shaw's possession. Marnay Brown ready to put it back in play. She does so. Coming out of there is Penna for Lorain with it. For the Titans, Monica Maya over the left side, but stolen away by the Cardinals. And we get a whistle and a violation against the Titans, against Shaw will give the Titans the possession. Madison Barnett plays it ahead. Arndt with it. Arndt with a couple of defenders on her, puts it on goal. And a nice job by Brown heading that back and out of bounds, so the Titans will have it. So Arndt with a good shot that time, but Brown headed it right back out of bounds. And tossing this in is Monica Maya for Lorain. Plays it ahead. LePache, the junior, with it back to Kylie Penna. Penna, the freshman. And she gets knocked off the ball. Cardinals have it. Glad you could join us for girls varsity soccer. You see one of the Shaw coaches right there on your monitor, directing traffic. Penna tried to right foot it, but was knocked off the ball by a Shaw Cardinal. They kick it out of bounds. It'll be Lorain possession. Substitutions for the Lorain Titans coming back in. Adi Fasala along with Kamir Halil. They'll check back into the Titan lineup for Katie Arendt, the head coach, assisted by Mike Fields. On senior night for the Lorain girls. Hope you enjoyed that ceremony. Prior to the match, Adi Fasala, Nia Smith, Kamir Halil, Madison Barnett, Amani Thomas, Madison Blakely, the seniors on the 2019 Lorain Titans girls soccer team. 17 and a half minutes to play in the first half, no score. Talia Foster from midfield will put it in play for Shaw. Kylie Penna battling for it for the Titans. Can't come out of there with it. Now Penna again with an opportunity. Lost control of it, but it's kicked out of bounds by the Cardinals, so Lorain will indeed keep possession. Inbound. And it's out of play. I believe Lorain will get to throw this in from just to the right of the Shaw goal. And it is Arendt. A couple times she's had this side kick. They have not been able to take advantage, as the Shaw defense has been pretty strong here, and we'll watch this side kick here, see if the Titans can get a shot on goal. And it hit the post. A battle in front of the post, but the Shaw Cardinals come out of there with it. Boy, Kamira Halil had a couple of chances. Couldn't quite do it. Lorain was close there to breaking the tie. Again, the Titans battling for it. Cardinals going to get there just before it goes out of bounds. Good hustle from the Shaw Cardinals that time. And they battle for it. It went off a Cardinal, so it's Lorain to inbound. That was Talia Foster for Shaw, battling with Madison Blakely. Blakely throws it in for Arendt. Falling down is the Shaw defender. Kamir Halil has it. Halil looking for Lupash 2-on-1 because the Shaw defender fell. Lupash in front of the goal but gets knocked off the ball, so no shot on goal there, although it looked like the Titans would have an opportunity. We've got a whistle and a foul against Shaw. That'll be Lorain will get possession. 14 and a half minutes to play in a scoreless first half on senior night. Lake Erie League Soccer, Shaw at Lorain. Madison Blakely will put this in play for the Titans. Blakely right foots it as hard as she can, and it just goes just to the right of the goal. Good effort by Blakely, but it is just wide of the goal. Again, thank everybody's efforts from Club TV 20 for being here tonight on Girls Varsity Soccer Senior Night for the Lorain Titans. Hoping to send everybody home happy, but so far we have yet to have a goal. Although the Titans have had the better of the play, having it deep in Shaw territory for most of the first half, but still, bottom line, unable to come up with a goal. And we're going to get another violation against the Cardinals. And this means Lorain will put it in play just to the right of the goal. And now the Shaw defense, they're going to go back and everybody line up in front of the goalie. And as Lorain will get the free kick just to the right of the goal. They get it back to Arendt. She'll left foot it. It is blocked by that wall. Now she'll right foot it off the side of the post. Arendt again. This one is going to be good, and the Titans get on the board. Grace Arendt with the goal with 12:32 to go in the first half. And Lorain leads 1-0. So congratulations, Grace Arendt with the goal. Took a couple of tries. She stayed with it. And to Grace's credit there, you see her, the young lady with the goal. And she gives the good guys a 1-0 lead. 12:32 to go in the first half. Grace, a junior. So the Titans lead 1-0. 12.5 minutes to play in the first half. And now Arendt with the steal. They get it ahead to her from the back row. The Cardinals defenders are there. They'll kick it out of bounds, so this will be Lorain's possession. Arendt left foots it. And the goalie for Shaw with a nice job of coming out of there with it. Put it back in play. Titans scrambling on defense, trying to get back there. Good job by Thomas for Shaw. She'll have an opportunity to tie it. She quicks it through, and Shaw ties the game at 1. And that was Talil Foster who stayed with it. Foster ties it at 1 with 11:34 to go in the first half. So a nice job by Talil Foster. Amani Thomas came out, but Foster was able to tie it 58 seconds after the Titans took the lead. It is Talil Foster for Shaw. Ties it at 1. So it took us nearly 30 minutes to get our first goal, and then Shaw answers 58 seconds later. So we're tied at 1. And over the left side with it for the Titans. Looking to equal this up. Nice moves. Going to get a shot on goal, and it scores! Monica Maya. Maya, great job controlling that ball all the way downfield. Got in front of the goalie and put it past her So Maya, 25 seconds after the Shaw score, she scores. And in a minute and 23 seconds, we've had 3 goals after we went a half hour without any. So Maya with the score regains the lead for Lorain at 2-1. Cardinals have it. And now we're going to get a violation. It will be Lorain to put it in play. The Seagulls have arrived here. They didn't have to pay to get in, so they're checking this out. Joe, have you noticed a couple of Seagulls out? Yeah, there you go. A whistle and a foul against the Shaw Cardinals. Nice sportsmanship there. Marnay Brown knocked Emily Rivera off the ball, but she came up and picked her up off the turf here at George Daniel Field. So nice sportsmanship there by the Shaw Cardinals. Blakely puts it ahead for the Titans. Ahead to Rivera. And the Cardinals kick it out, so Lorain will have possession. They'll put it in play here with under 10 minutes to go in the first half. There you see Emily Rivera hustling to get that. She's another freshman. So a lot of youth on this Titan team. As again, the Cardinals kick it out of bounds. It's going to be Madison Blakely. She'll toss it ahead. Comes back to Blakely. Trying to get it to one of her Titan teammates, unable to do so. Lorain leads 2-1. Just over 9 minutes remaining in the opening half. Again, the Titans have it. It's Monica Maya who scored the last goal. She'll pass ahead to Arendt. On the right side, 2-on-1. The shot off the post. Missing that off the post was Kamir Halil. Maya with a shot. She scores her second goal of the first half. Monica Maya with 8:51 to go in the first half gives Lorain a 3-1 lead. So Maya with two goals here, just a little more than 2 minutes apart. And Lorain leads 3-1. $8:51 to go in the first half. Shaw facing their biggest deficit of the first half, now at 2 goals at 3-1. Set to put it back in play. Demelia Dixon wears number 11 at midfield, but it looks like we're having a substitution for the Cardinals. Kayla Redfern, a junior defender, will come in for Shaw. Out of bounds, it'll be Lorain to throw it in. Titans look to throw it in. They toss it in for Rivera. Stolen away by Talia Foster, who in my opinion in this first half has been Shaw's best player. She hustles up and down the field, and she has their only goal. Again, they get it to Maya. Maya with a 2-on-1. Now Shaw gets back defensively. And we have a young lady who was injured in front of the goal shaken up for Lorain. And I believe that young lady who's shaken up is Grace Arendt. And She was hurt. That stops play. Lorain with a scoring opportunity before the injury. Officials talking things over. And I think we're going to get a penalty kick for the Titans. And it looks like it will be Kamir Halil who will do the honors. So Halil set the kick. Titans lead 3-1. And it is saved by the Shaw Cardinals. So the Titans have had 2 penalty kicks, have not been able to score on either one. But they hold a 3-1 lead here as we start to get into the later stages of the first half. Whistle, and they're going to say a handball on the Shaw Cardinals. We'll give it back to Lorain. And it'll be Madison Blakely, one of the seniors here who was honored before tonight's match. Hope you enjoyed that ceremony that Joe Bach and Club TV 20 was able to get. Blakely right foots it, and it's just to the right of the post. Stays in play. Cardinals try to play it ahead. Blakely is there for Lorain to try to keep it deep in Shaw territory. But the Cardinals are going to come out of there with it. Back to midfield as they battle for possession with under 7 minutes remaining in the first half. And it'll be a free kick for the Titans. Coming back in for the Lorain lineup is Madison Barnett. She wears number 12, and she is a senior. You get a look right there. Sue LePache, who will throw it in. She's a sophomore. Coming out of the lineup is going to be Kylie Penna. We await the officials to say put it in play. Now we do. Rivera right foots it ahead. And playing it ahead for the Titans, shooting and having it blocked out of there was Nia Smith. Titans still battling for it deep in Shaw territory. Smith with a kick that now Arndt is going to left foot it just to the right of the goal. She had the right idea, but couldn't connect for her second goal of the game. 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Titans lead 3-1. Girls varsity soccer, senior night from George Daniel Field. Rob Polinsky along with Club TV 20. Hope you're enjoying this one. We await the Cardinals put it in play. They do so. And we get a whistle. And let's see who this one goes against. Looks like Lorain will put it in play, and that is going to be Madison Blakely, the senior. She's within scoring distance here. She's going to try to put it on goal, but it's kicked out of there by the defense. Demelia Dixon knocked it out of there. She is a midfielder for the Shaw Lady Cardinals. And for Lorain, putting it in play is going to be Grace Arndt, the junior, who had the first goal of tonight's match. It came back with 12:32 remaining in the first half. She gave Lorain a 1-0 lead. Shaw tied it at 1, but Lorain with back-to-back goals has a 3-1 lead here. Under 4 minutes to go in the half. Misplayed by the Titans, so Talia Foster comes out of there for Shaw with it. Now she's going to battle with Blakely. And a whistle, and the foul against Blakely will give Shaw possession. The Cardinals are in white, the Lorain Titans in blue. Lake Erie League Girls Varsity Soccer for you on WLCS TV 20. Dixon will send it ahead. Blakely gets control for Lorain. Blakely and the Titans coming the other way. Blakely on the left side gets past one defender. And the Cardinals go back to catch up with her, and it will get kicked out of bounds off of Dixon for Shaw. So Lorain with possession. Time becoming a factor. We're down under 2.5 minutes going in the first half as they put this in play. Titans lead 3-1. As the Titans will try to get a late goal here. And they're going to throw it into Maya, and that's probably a good idea since she has 2 of Lorain's 3 goals. Out of bounds, it will be Lorain's possession here. Errant will kick it towards the center. Nia Smith for a minute had an opportunity but didn't get much on it. And now the Titans battle for it. Coming out of there with it is Sue Lepash. On the right side. Shot, and it's good. And it's Monica Maya again, the hat trick. So Maya with 3 consecutive goals with 1:21 to go in the half. And the Monica Maya with a natural hat trick for Lorain makes it 4-1. So Grace Errant had the first goal. Monica Maya, the junior, having a heck of a first half. She's got 3 goals, and that's the lead for Lorain. It's 3 goals at 4-1 with just 1:21 to go in the first half. And there you see her right there, number 16. So we were tied at 1 with 11:34 to go in the first half. But since then, Lorain with 3 consecutive goals is taking a big 4-1 lead. Especially when you consider most of this first half has been played in Shaw territory. They have not had many chances. They converted on one that they did have. And the pass ahead trying to get it to Errant, unable to do so. As we are under a minute to play in the half. And we get a whistle in front of the Shaw net. Time winding down. Shaw will get the free kick to put it in play with under 40 seconds to go in the half. Kick comes ahead. Titans come out of here with it. Under 30 seconds to play in the half. And it gets back out to midfield with just 10 seconds to go in the half. They battle for it at midfield here. Rivera right foots it downfield, but it is the end of the first half. We've played one half of girls varsity soccer. Our score, it's the Lorain Titans 4 and the Shaw Cardinals 1. You're watching girls varsity soccer. You take a look at the crowd here on senior night. You're watching girls varsity soccer on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
We make Marines who overpower the desire to quit with the perseverance to prevail. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Copy and paste. There's a lot of hidden dangers out there in cyberspace. Never put your personal information online unless you ask your parents and they say that it's fine. Before you log on, don't be hasty. Please be smart with online safety. Stop and think before your connection. Use these steps for your protection. Online safety.
Stop. Think.
Connect.
Sergeant Michelle Garcia served meritoriously in Iraq and has the medals to prove it. Soon after leaving the Navy, Lieutenant Chris Scott found a job, a home, and started a family of his own. Corpsman Richard Stokely took the skills he learned in Vietnam and put them to good use as a paramedic. But soon after leaving the military, each of these veterans fell on hard times and faced homelessness. Even after Michelle lost all her savings, even after Chris wasn't able to pay his mortgage, and even after Richard battled alcoholism for years, they each reached out for help when they needed it most. A simple phone call put them in touch with a trained professional from the Department of Veterans Affairs. That call got Michelle a place to stay until she could afford one of her own, put Chris in touch with employment assistance, and found Richard a substance abuse program. These veterans are success stories not only for how they were able to help others while serving their country, but for how they were able to let others help them. If you know of or are a veteran in need, make the call.
Stop. Whether it's on the way to school, at school, or online, bullying has become a non-stop threat to our youth today. Is your child being bullied? The National Runaway Switchboard can help. If you're having a hard time, get online or call to chat now.
Start of the second half, it'll be the Lorain Titans with it, leading 4-1. As we just start the second half, it gets underway with the Lorain Titans leading 4-1. And we can catch you up to speed here on the scoring in the first half. But first, let's see here what Monica Maya does. She had 3 goals in the first half, so we'll keep an eye on her. Passes on the left side. There coming up with it is Adi Fusala. Fusala back to Arendt. Arendt, who had the other Lorain goal, kicks it left of the goal. It'll be Shaw to throw it in. Recapping the scoring of the first half, with 12:32 to go in the first half, it was Grace Arendt with the first goal of the game, gave Lorain a 1-0 lead. 58 seconds later, it was Talia Foster for Shaw, tying it at 1 apiece. And then after that, it was all Monica Maya. She scored her first goal with 11:09 to go in the first half. Lorain led 2-1. That was 25 seconds after the Shaw goal. 8:51 to go in the first half. Maya with her second goal made it 3-1. And with just 1:21 remaining in the first half, Maya with the hat trick, her third goal of the first half, and they made our halftime score 4-1 Lorain. Emily Rivera right foots it for the Titans, and she gets knocked off the ball. That'll be a foul on the Shaw Cardinals. That's Brianna Adams, who fouled Rivera as she tried to get closer to the goal. And it'll be Madison Blakely who's going to put it in play for the Titans. You see Madison Blakely, number 17, talking with the official. Also over there is Grace Arendt, number 14. Now it looks like Arendt's going to left foot it. Arendt will. She left foots it to the middle. And unable to come up with that was Rivera. Another foul against the Cardinals. And Lorain will have an opportunity here. I believe this will be a penalty kick for the Titans. They were 0 for 2 on penalty kicks in the first half. And it'll be Emily Rivera who gets an opportunity here. So Rivera will try to extend the lead, the freshman. with the penalty kick. Again, Lorain was 0 for 2 on penalty kicks in the first half. Shaw didn't have any. She awaits the officials to put it in play. Rivera with the right foot kick, and it is taken by the Shaw goalie. So the Titans 0 for 3 on penalty kicks. We've played 2.5 minutes of the second half, and the score remains 4-1 Lorain. A handball violation on the Shaw Cardinals. Lorain will have possession. Senior Night 2019 here at George Daniel Field in Lorain. Rob Polinsky along with Club TV 20, Terry Trout, Bob Schlumbaker, Joe Bach, and Guinness White McCullum. Guinness White McCullum, one of the students here at Lorain, doing a nice job tonight with the camera work. We appreciate his efforts. Cardinals play it ahead, and left-footing it was Madison Barnett for Lorain. But it went off her left foot, out of play, so it'll be Shaw's possession. And it looks like Coach Arndt is going to get a couple of substitutes ready for Lorain when they get an opportunity. It looks like at the next stoppage, it'll be Sue LePache and Kylie Penna, who both played in the first half. They're going to get an opportunity to come in here as Coach was giving them instructions. Cardinals come out of here with it. And it gets out of play. It'll still be Shaw possession. Nia Smith was there defensively for the Titans, denying. So Shaw, for one of the few times in this game, has it deep in Lorain territory, and they'll have a chance with a side kick here. See if they can get their offense going and get a goal, make it a 2-goal game. They can either throw it in here or kick it from the side to the right of the goal. They throw it ahead, and it's headed out of there by the Lorain defense. Arndt will kick it ahead to Monica Maya. Maya gets around one defender. Maya tried to center it. And now they kick it on the right side for Arndt. She left foots it wide of the goal and high. So the Titans with a scoring opportunity there, but unable to convert, was Grace Arndt, who had 1 goal in the first half. So Shaw will put it in play as we've played 5.5 minutes of the second half. As they get the substitutes in. Coming in again was Kylie Penna and Sue LePache. Cardinals put it in play, but Emily Rivera is there to knock it away for Lorain. Taken back by Mahogany Jackson for Shaw. And it comes back deep into their territory. Marnie Brown is that last line of defense for Shaw. She has it. She'll send it ahead to her teammates. Talia Foster, who has Shaw's only goal, plays it ahead. But now it's sent back into the Titans with it. And with possession there is Madison Blakely. You see that battle for the ball, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Shaw to put it in play. Foster right foots it ahead, but she kicks it out of bounds. That should be Lorain possession. It is. So the Titans are going to have it right at about midfield. Neither team with a goal in the second half. Lorain hangs on to that 4-1 lead. Remember, it took almost 30 minutes of the first half to get a goal. It was at the 12:32 mark where Grace Arndt would score, 40-minute halves. So it was 27 minutes and 28 seconds into that first half before we had a goal. I have to see here if in the second half possibly one of these two teams are able to get on the board a little quicker than that. Titans with an opportunity. Errant loses control. Marnay Brown for Shaw. Gets it ahead, and we're going to have a foul against Shaw as it is Kylie Penna, number 10, the freshman. Her and Rivera play a lot. They're both freshmen. Errant trying to gain control of the soccer ball, unable to do so. Both teams battle for it. It's Rivera who has it, puts it on goal. Marnay Brown knocks it out of there. Back to Penna. Cardinals have it. And that is going to go out of bounds, so it'll be Lorain possession. Putting this in play is going to be Madison Barnett. Hope you enjoyed the senior ceremony that was held just prior to the match. Joe Bach and Club TV 20 had that for you as the seniors were honored here. Looks like the Cardinals are finally going to be able to come up with control of the ball after that long back and forth. And coming out of there with it was Mahogany Jackson. But Shaw down 3. They need to, if you're Shaw, you've got to get this ball in Lorain's half of the field more of the second half than they did in the first half, because the ball was, for the possession, for the most part of that first half, was in Lorain's favor. Of course, the Titans want to keep that going here in the second half as we're approaching 10 minutes into the second half. No scoring in this half. It's still 4-1 Lorain. Lorain City Schools Athletic Director Brian Corey in attendance out on the track, checking this out. Emily Rivera. Rivera in front, puts it up, and that shot is just wide and high of the net. So Shaw will put it back in play. Shaw, for the most part, just unable to get the ball upfield against this Lorain defense. But that foul goes against the Titans, and now Dixon and the Cardinals will play it ahead. See the beautiful turf field here at George Daniel Field. And with this turf field now, you can play so many events here at George Daniel Field with no issues at all. Of course, this fall we haven't had much rain anyway, but still, to be able to play all the events that they have here, really a blessing to have this field turf that the Browns put in prior to last fall. So this is the second fall with this refurbished turf and field at George Daniel Field. Errant with it ahead, loses control to be Lorain's possession. Still, I don't get it over here too often to George Daniel Field, and can't get over how good it looks and how much this has helped this facility. So ready to kick is going to be Madison Blakely. She'll have the free kick. Blakely will try to center this in front of the goal to one of her teammates. See if they can add to the 4-1 lead. Blakely puts it into the side of the net, unable to put it to the front. She had a couple of Lorain Titans who were there awaiting that kick, but Blakely mishit it just a bit and hit the side of the net, so it'll be Shaw possession. Maya over to Arndt. Arndt with a left-footed kick, picked up by the Shaw goalie. Nice job there on that shot on goal. For Shaw, Mahogany Jackson with possession. She loses it. And it's passed ahead to Arndt. Arndt in the middle of the field. Pass on the left side. Right foot shot is going to be just wide of the goal. No good. (4-1) Lorain. 26 minutes remaining. Lorain trying to get a victory here on senior night. Shot on goal by Monica Maya, and that is, again, nice job by the Shaw goalie, denying Maya, who was looking for her 4th goal of the night. And the score remains 4-1, Lorain. Cardinals with the ball at midfield trying to get it ahead into Lorain territory. They've been unable to do so for most of this game, including the entire second half. It seems like Lorain has had possession all the way, yet the difference is still 3 goals at 4-1. Lorain would like to get a few more goals to put this one away. Comes ahead to Leah Foster, trying to get possession for Shaw. She has their only goal. It's out of bounds. It'll be Lorain to put it in play. It'll be Shaw's possession here, as they'll get the kick or throw in, whatever they want to do. It'll be Mahogany Jackson, a midfielder, a sophomore. She's going to toss it in. You see her there, looking for one of her teammates. And Penna and the Titans come away with it. And it's going to be Maya. Maya out in front. Maya with a teammate to her left, but she gets knocked off the ball. She had an open teammate to her left, unable to get it to her. And the Titans miss an opportunity there. Titans look to throw it in. And they do so. Kylie Penna steals it. Penna, shot towards goal. It's knocked out of there. Emily Rivera will right-foot it ahead. And we get a whistle and a stoppage in play. And it'll be the Cardinals to put it in play. So that last whistle was against Lorain. But now Rivera gets possession back for the Titans. There's Arndt. She's going to put it on goal, but again, the Shaw goalie is there to snuff that one out of there. No scoring in the second half. 4-1, Lorain with the lead. That was our score at halftime. And one of the Shaw Cardinals is hurt. Not sure. We have a stoppage in play with 22:19 remaining in the second half. And I think we're going to have a new goalie for Shaw. So we'll have a change in net for the Cardinals with 22:19 remaining. Well, we've got a second while they do this. I want to remind you that the sports medicine team at Cleveland Clinic Sports Health offers expert diagnosis and treatment for athletes of all abilities and ages. Call 877-440-TEAM or visit sportshealth.org, sports-health.org to learn more. Cleveland Clinic Sports Health, proud medical provider for Lorain High School student athletics. So the Cardinals will make a change at goal. As you see the new goalie come running out onto the field. With 22:19 remaining in regulation, Lorain leads 4-1. And I believe we're set to get underway as Arndt will put it in play. Grace Arndt, who had the first goal of the game, the junior. Wears number 14 on her Lorain jersey. She is going to left foot this one towards the goal. And Shaw lines up their wall of defense. They start the clock. Arndt's kick, and that's going to be just wide of the goal. Good effort there. And the Titans will kick from the right side. They'll get a corner kick here. That must have went off a Cardinal before it went out of bounds. So it must have been deflected out of bounds by one of the Shaw defenders. So Madison Blakely with the free kick. And she puts it in front of the net. Nice job that time, but nobody there for Lorain. Time prior, she hit the side of the net. That time it was better. Arndt kicks it, but one of the Shaw defenders is there to knock that away. Emily Rivera in front of the net, but is blocked on her shot. Now it's played back. And it's going to be Shaw's possession. They'll get the kick. We are approaching halfway through the second half. Lorain leads 4-1. Again, recapping if you're just joining us. You're wondering, well, Grace Arndt opened the scoring for Lorain. 12:32 to go in the first half, made it 1-0. 58 seconds later, Talia Foster for Shaw. Shaw's only goal of the game, tied it at 1. And about 25 seconds after that, Monica Maya for Lorain made it 2-1. So we didn't have any scoring for over 28 and a half minutes. And in a minute 23, we had 3 goals, and Lorain led 2-1. 8:51 to go in the first half. Monica Mayer with her second goal made it 3-1 Lorain. And with a minute 21 to go in the first half, Mayo with the hat trick. She had her third goal of the night, and Lorain led it 4-1, and that's where we stand right now. Shot to the left of the net, at the side of the net, so Shaw will put it in play. For the Cardinals, Sensor Bolden kicks it ahead to Mahogany Jackson. Titans regain control. Penna will left foot it, trying to get it to Arndt, but the Shaw defender is there to knock it away. Again, it's Emily Rivera, the freshman. She'll get it to Arndt. She's going to left foot it towards the goal, and the backup goaltender who just came in for Shaw did a nice job that time of saving that shot from Arndt. Again, Rivera now. Her shot kicked away by Shaw. Arndt. Kick over on the left side. Monica Maya with it. Maya will pass it ahead and kick and score. Maya with the first goal of the second half, her 4th goal of the game. And with 18:40 to go in this one, Lorain leads it by a score of 5-1. Monica Maya, the junior, wears number 16 on her jersey. You see her right there. With 18:40 to go in the ball game, makes it 5-1 Lorain. So Maya with 4 consecutive goals after we were tied at 1 apiece, and Lorain in control. Substitutions for the Titans: Kamar Halil coming back in, and Adi Fusala both coming back in. Foster plays that ahead. It went off a Titan, so it'll be Shaw with the free kick just past midfield as the Cardinals will try to get their offense going. They have struggled here offensively. Just 1 goal in the game. We get a stoppage. And it'll be Lorain with the free kick. 17:50 to go in the game. Titans played ahead for Arndt. Arndt on to the right of the goal. And a good job defensively by Marne Brown for Shaw getting back to deny Arndt. But it goes out of play, out of bounds. And Lorain will get the free kick here from the side. Corner kick for the Titans with 17 minutes remaining. That's Madison Blakely who is going to put it in play for the Titans. So Blakely will try to center this to one of her teammates. And to the center, Rivera, past Arndt. And it's going to go out of play, and it'll be Shaw. Possession. Again, thanks to everyone with Club TV 20, including student Guinness White McCollum, director Joe Bach, Terry Trout, and Bob Schlembaker with the cameras tonight. Appreciate all their efforts to bring you girls varsity soccer at senior night from George Daniel Field in Lorain. Cardinals set to throw it in. Emily Rivera comes out of there with it. Rivera errant now, but Errant will get there and put it through. So Errant gets the goal. She was battling there with the Shaw goaltender. And Errant with her second goal of the game. And Lorain leads 6-1 with 15:44 remaining. So 5 consecutive goals for the Titans after we were tied at 1 apiece. And Grace Errant with her second goal of the game makes it 6-1 with 15:44 remaining. So they'll bring it back to midfield, and Shaw will put it in play. Two officials talking things over, not sure what the problem is. Looks like one of the officials wants to go over to towards the Shaw bench. You're going to have a conversation with the Shaw coaches. I think we're about ready to get back underway. Substitution for Lorain. Coming in for the Titans is Shania Palmer, a freshman, and coming out is Danielle Boyer, a sophomore. Going back to get possession is Lepash for Lorain. And we get a whistle. Just a little over 15 minutes to play. And it looks like Lorain will get the free kick here. Madison Barnett set to put it in play for the Lady Titans on Senior Night 2019. She right foots it ahead about 20 yards. Errant will left foot it further into Shaw territory. Errant again with it. Coming up the left side. She'll left foot it right into Marnay Brown. That back line of defense, Brown does a good job for Shaw. Blakely will send it towards the goal, and the Shaw goalie is there to retrieve that. And we get a whistle and another stoppage with 14 minutes to play. So it'll be Shaw with the free kick. They do so. The Titans play it ahead. And a chance to score here. There's a pass on the left side from Adi Fusala. Back to Emily Rivera. The kick goes to the left of the goal. It'll be Shaw's possession. So Shaw will get the free kick here. 13 minutes remaining in regulation. Lorain leads 6-1. Club TV 20 here, providing all the visual. And again, they do a great job. It's Guinness White McCullum from Club TV 20. One of the students here working with Joe Bach, the director, Terry Trout, Bob Schlembaker, Rob Polinsky here with you. Glad to bring you Senior Night for 2019, Lorain Girls Varsity Soccer. And early on, we were tied at 1, but Lorain with 5 consecutive goals is taking control of this match. Talia Foster for Shaw. Kicks it deep into Lorain territory. Lou Pash running it down. Talia Foster tried to get there for Shaw, could not do so. Titans will put it in play. From the side, they do so. Fusala. Fusala coming in. Now with a chance, she'll kick it. And it is blocked by Marne Brown of Shaw. How many times have I said that tonight? She's done an excellent job on the back line of defense. Now she tries to come up to help get into the offense. But Blakely knocks it away. Then she'll head it further into Shaw territory. Fusala will send it back, and it will go out of bounds, and it'll be Shaw to free kick. It was 4-1 at half. Lorain has scored both goals of the second half to take a 6-1 lead. Fusala with it. Fusala to Emily Rivera. Rivera with a pass out front. And running that down is Kamir Halil on the left side. Halil brings it up. Halil gets kicked off the ball. It's all the way back to freshman Emily Rivera. Now Shaw regains control. That's Talia Foster who has the Shaw goal. She has it, kicks it ahead into Lorain territory, but there was nobody from Shaw back there, so LePash easily runs it down for Lorain. To Nia Smith. And there's a handball violation on Shaw, so Lorain will get the free kick here with 10 minutes to play. Lorain leads 6-1. Blakely brings it into the Shaw side of the field. Two-on-one for Lorain. They try to go cross court for Arndt, but that's going to get kicked out of bounds. Titans with a 2-on-1 opportunity, unable to convert. And coming in for Lorain, Danielle Boyer comes back in. And Ani Lawrence comes in. Ani Lawrence wears number 21. Coming out of the Titan lineup, Shania Palmer and Kamir Halil. Adi Fusala for Lorain with it. Plays it ahead, but again, there to stop her, to deny it, is Marne Brown. And then we get a whistle. And it'll be Shaw with the free kick off that foul on Lorain. So the Cardinals will put it in play. Fasala gets tripped up by Talio Foster. Foster helps her up. Nice sportsmanship there by Talio Foster, the junior from Shaw. You see her there. She got tangled up with Fasala. It'll be Lorain's possession. Leading 6-1. And the only question now is what will the final be? As when not in any doubt of who's going to win. With Lorain with a 5-goal lead, it's 6-1 with under 7.5 minutes remaining. But the question remains, what will the final be, and can Shaw get another goal? Bonetta Hamilton plays it up the left side for the Cardinals. But the Titans are there defensively. And it will go out of bounds, so it will be Shaw that will get the free kick. Unable to keep that in play with Sue LePache, the sophomore for Lorain. So we get a free kick for Shaw. Trailing by 5. They look to get their first goal of the second half. Foster kicks that well out of bounds. And Lorain will play. Titans put it in play. Adi Fusala up the right side, back to Emily Rivera. Madison Blakely for Lorain. Blakely gets knocked off the ball that time by Demaja Dixon. Titans have it at midfield. They try to pass it ahead for Arendt. She is able to come up with it. Arendt gets by the line of defense. Another shot from the left side, right to the goalie. So Lorain could not finish that time. Looks like Nia Smith was trying to get that goal on senior night, but she was denied by the Shaw goaltender. So that keeps the score at 6-1. The Lorain Titans lead. We're down to 5 minutes to play in the ball game. So the Titans lead by 5 with 5 minutes to play. And Arendt just took that one off the side of her head. Hopefully she's all right. She says she is. And battling for it is Danielle Boyer, a sophomore for Lorain. Boyer battling with the Cardinals. We get a whistle, and that foul will go against Shaw. It's going to be Lorain's free kick. So for the Titans, looks like Madison Barnett will put it in play. She is one of the seniors that was honored here tonight. Again, Adi Fusala, Nia Smith, Madison Barnett, Amani Thomas, Madison Blakely, the seniors, and Kamir Halil, the seniors for Lorain, honored. There's Nia Smith with it on the left side. Gets knocked off the ball by a Cardinal. And let's see whose possession is it. Believe Shaw will put this in play. Cardinals do put it in play deep from their own territory, just in front of their own goal. And it seems like they have been there most of the evening. Lorain has done a great job tonight of keeping possession, keeping the pressure on the Shaw Cardinals. Emily Rivera tried to get it to Arndt, couldn't do so. Now from the back line, kicking it ahead was Danielle Boyer, and it is scooped up by the Shaw goaltender. Rivera now with a shot is going to be good. Emily Rivera, the freshman, with the goal with 2:46 to play. So the freshman with her first goal tonight. For the Titans, it is their 6th in a row. After a 1-1 tie, Emily Rivera, the freshman, right foots that one through, and Lorain leads 7-1. Titans lead 7-1. Fusala on the left side. The kick is going to go left of the net. Cardinals will put it in play with just 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes to go in this one. The Titans lead at 7-1. On senior night. So the Titans are going to win on senior night for Coach Katie Arendt and assistant coach Mike Fields. Madison Blakely with a shot. It is going to be blocked and over the net. Blakely with an opportunity there to try to make it 8-1, was unable to do so. Again, the seniors that we want to congratulate, and their fine careers at home coming to an end tonight for these following seniors: Adi Fusala, Naya Smith, Kamir Halil, Madison Barnett, Amani Thomas, and Madison Blakely. Those 6 seniors, their careers coming to an end tonight. We thank them for their efforts. Lorain led 4-1 at half. They lead 7-1 right now, and they have a penalty kick here from Madison Blakely. So the senior will try to finish the scoring here. She's unable to do so. Shaw with it. Deep in their own territory, just to the right of their goal. Under a minute to play. Danielle Boyer comes up, kicks it, keeps it in play with half a minute remaining. Shaw, nice job there kicking it out of there. Marne Brown, as she has done a lot tonight. She's that last line of defense for the Cardinals in front of the goalie. And there's going to be a kick and a goal on senior night. Madison Blakely got the goal with 11 seconds remaining. So Blakely, the senior, with the goal, and she will finish her career with a final goal of the night here for the Titans. And for Lorain, they scored 4 in the first half. They score 4 in the second half, and they're going to win this 8-1 as they score that goal with 11 seconds remaining. So Monica Maya had 4 goals, Grace Arndt with 2, Emily Rivera 1, Madison Blakely with 1 for Lorain. Talia Foster had Shaw's only goal. Cardinals will kick it ahead, and that will do it. Our final score tonight, it was Lorain 8 and Shaw 1. Girls varsity soccer senior night. Lorain gets the win. They win it by a score of 8-1 thanks to Club TV 20. Again, Joe Bach, the director, cameraman Bob Schlembaker, Terry Trout, and student Guinness White McCullum. This is Rob Polinsky reminding you that as you look at the teams get ready to shake hands. Again, congratulations, senior night. Lorain goes out victorious by a score of 8-1. You've been watching Lorain Girls Varsity Soccer on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.